Godmother. You should rest for a while. I'll handle things here. Collecting scrap metal. Collecting scrap metal.
Zhao Shi. That won't do. You are the Shen Group's young heiress.
Godmother, you picked me up when I was little and raised me for over 20 years. Your kindness in raising me is etched in my heart. Not only do I want to help you collect scrap, I also want to help you find your lost daughter.
Welcome young CEO Shen, as you officially take over the Shen Group.
Will you guys ever stop? I don't want to take over any Shen Group. Go, go, go. Don't delay me from collecting scrap.
Assistant Wang, the contract we have this afternoon is only a 300 million contract. There's no need to call me about it. I have important business here. Young CEO Shen, you are a person of high status. Please let us collect the scrap for you. Everyone who can voluntarily put their scrap here, you can feel free to touch. Touch freely. Young CEO Shen, the scrap metal is all loaded up. Can you now go and report to the Shen Group?
Oh no way. I still need to find my godmother's daughter. Don't follow me.
CEO Shen, young CEO Shen ran off again. Young CEO Shen, young CEO Shen. Young CEO Shen, young CEO Shen. Young CEO Shen, please come back with us to take over the Shen Group.
You guys are truly relentless. I currently have very important things to do. I really don't have time.
CEO Shen is looking for you.
Mommy, don't rush. I still need to go find someone now.
Zhao Shi, you are my flesh and blood. The Shen Group must be handed over to you. Furthermore, you can use the power of the Shen Group to help your adoptive mother find her biological daughter.
That's true. There is strength in numbers. I accept.
Issue the order. My biological daughter, Shen Yu, starting today, officially takes office and manages Shen Group, becoming the new CEO Shen.
Why the rush? I haven't even changed my clothes yet, Mommy.
Miss, please.
This birthmark and the one on Godmother's wrist are exactly the same. Miss, this birthmark on your wrist.
My earring is broken, you smelly beggar. I'm supposed to go to the Shen Group to apply for the receptionist position today. If you delay my important business, I won't forgive you.
Use mine.
Chanel's latest earrings.
I'll help you put them on. Pull a strand of hair. Let's test the DNA.
You're sensible.
Young CEO Shen, I'll take you to Shen Corporation to familiarize yourself.
No need. I have something more important to do now. I have something for you to do. Go get this strand of hair and my adoptive mother's DNA. Test it. When the results are out, tell me immediately. Go quickly.
Attention all departments. The Shen CEO's long-lost daughter is about to join the Shen Corporation, becoming our young CEO Shen. We must be fully prepared. We must make young CEO Shen satisfied. Our young CEO Shen. When will she arrive? Look everyone, young CEO Shen is here. Which one of these is young CEO Shen? Is that even a question? The one in front at first glance is wearing a whole body of street vendor goods with a poor and sour smell. The one in the back is wearing Chanel earrings, a Givenchy scarf, and an Hermes bag. This one is our young CEO Shen. Welcome young CEO Shen.
Welcome, young CEO Shen.
Welcome young CEO Shen.
Hello, I am.
The film was translated
Young CEO
and
Shen.
narrated
Let's go.
by M Media.
Wait. Did you mistake me for someone else?
Young CEO Shen? Are you talking about me? But I'm an orphan. Without father or mother. You got the wrong person. How could that be? I think you're the one who's mistaken. Our Shen Corporation doesn't have trash for you to collect. Young CEO Shen, let's go. They are mistaking me for Shen Yu's daughter, the president of Shen Corporation. Could it be? My dream of wealth is about to come true. Young CEO Shen, what's wrong? Nothing. Now that I'm here, you guys can take me around Shen Corporation.
Wait a minute. You're saying she's young CEO Shen,
So what if she is? What's it to you?
but I just heard at the entrance that you came to Shen Corporation to apply for a front desk position.
How bizarre. When did I say that? I am the Shen Corporation's young lady. I'm about to take over Shen Corporation and become the new Shen CEO. How is that possible? Apply for a front desk position? Hurry up and leave. If you want to apply for a front desk position at our Shen Corporation, you should at least wear something decent. Dressed like this, what do you look like? You're embarrassing the people of Shen Corporation.
Receptionist. You've got the wrong person.
How can we be wrong? You just said you were applying for the receptionist position. Why are you still standing here stunned? Could it be that you intend to curry favor with me to get in through the back door?
You claim you are young CEO Shen. How do you prove it?
She's not young CEO Shen. Could it be that you this bumpkin are? You should take a look. Our young CEO Shen here possesses such nobility all over. Just this earring alone. Even if you scavenged for 500 years, you couldn't afford it. How dare you question our young CEO Shen?
The earring she is wearing was given to her by me.
You a person of low status. What right do you have to falsely claim association with me, and you dare to say it wasn't given by you? You a trash picker. How could you possibly have seen any luxury goods?
Setting aside whether this item of hers was given to her by me or not, could it be that your Shen group relies solely on her attire to determine that she is Shen Yu's daughter?
My eyes are the measure. If I say she is, then she is.
Could we have made a mistake in identification? I heard that young CEO Shen carries an ancestral jade pendant.
Good. Then let's use the jade pendant to prove identity.
You trash picker. You really are stubborn until faced with undeniable proof. Young CEO Shen, please take out the jade pendant and make her give up. That's right, young CEO Shen. Quickly take out the jade pendant so she can clearly see her own status.
How could she possibly have a jade pendant? She simply doesn't have a jade pendant.
Who says I don't? Fortunately, I also have one on me. Open your eyes and look. She's not young CEO Shen. Are you? This is merely something I bought at a street stall for 20 yuan, a fake jade pendant. I didn't expect it could actually bring me good luck.
Her jade pendant is fake. The real jade pendant would not use such cheap material.
Just because you say it's fake doesn't make it fake. You are clearly just jealous of me.
Of course I know it's fake. Because the real jade pendant is right here with me. This jade pendant, I have watched it since I was young. This is the genuine
Shen family jade pendant. You want to replace me this badly. For today, you prepared quite a lot.
The real
The film
Shen
was
family jade
translated
pendant,
and
when placed on the
narrated
summoning
by
pedestal,
Media.
can summon the Dark Knight blood droplets.
Indeed, the blood droplets are CEO Shen's exclusive secret guards. Only CEO Shen and CEO Shen's bloodline can command them. Those two people, since both sides insist on their claims, just place it on the summoning pedestal and try it out.
There is no danger to life. It's best not to summon the secret guard.
What's wrong? Are you feeling guilty? You took a fake jade pendant and dare to question my identity? You are simply overestimating yourself. I knew it. Just an imposter, that's all. Speaking so eloquently here. If we really ask her to prove it, she gets scared.
Since you don't believe me, then let's try it out. Since you claim the Shen family jade pendant in your hand is real, then you go first.
You are the one questioning whether my jade pendant is fake. Why should I go first? Young CEO Shen, why waste words on her? We haven't seen the Shen Group's secret guard before. Why don't you let us broaden our horizons? Also, severely slap this bumpkin's face. Exactly, young CEO Shen. You place it first. Wait for the secret guard to appear and show her what does it mean to be perfectly justifiable, so she doesn't keep stirring up trouble here.
Warning!
This summoning pedestal must be broken.
This summoning pedestal, is it broken or not? We will know immediately.
My master, I'm always ready to serve you.
I am the commander of the secret guards, Gu Yijing. I have specifically come on behalf of CEO Shen to deliver a message to young CEO Shen.
I knew it. This bumpkin. How could she have such great ability? She really managed to summon the secret guard commander out. So it's Commander Gu. You just happened to come over.
Young CEO Shen arranged for me to prepare the succession banquet for you, publicly having you officially inherit the Shen group. She also asked me to prepare for you a pair of crystal shoes. I hope that you can wear them to the banquet.
Damn it. The secret is out. Commander Gu, you have mistaken the person. She is definitely not. Young CEO Shen, the real young CEO Shen, is right here. Commander Gu. This person is our young CEO Shen. If CEO Shen has anything to say, we can directly tell. Young CEO Shen.
You claim you are the Shen family's daughter who disappeared many years ago.
What he means is, he hasn't seen the real young CEO Shen. That's right. I'm young CEO Shen.
You claim you are young CEO Shen. But why do you look like such a petty person? However, she, although dressed simply, but between her brows and eyes, there is a slight resemblance to CEO Shen. Sorry. The way I speak, without restraint. Since CEO Shen's order has been delivered, I will take my leave now.
You should quickly take this fake and shoddy jade pendant and put it away. This hidden guard was also summoned by me. It's just that there was a bit of a delay. Exactly. This country bumpkin is clearly just jealous of you.
The
Young
film was
CEO Shen,
translated
tomorrow is
and
your
narrated by
succession
Zen
banquet.
Media.
I heard that pair of shoes was crystal shoes specially commissioned by CEO Shen. Tomorrow I invite everyone to attend the banquet. I will personally wear the crystal shoes for everyone to see.
Designer song?
Young CEO Shen, this is the crystal shoe that CEO Shen specially prepared for you. Please try it on.
This pair of crystal shoes was custom made. A 1-to-1 replica based on the owner's foot shape. There is only one pair in the entire capital. Even if the length of the toenails is different, it won't fit. Are you sure you want to try it on?
What a joke! She is our undisputed young CEO Shen. If she can't wear it, do you think you can? Lowly people just can't stand to see others doing well.
The film
Our
was
young CEO
translated
Shen is
and
naturally noble in
narrated by
status.
Zen Media.
Some people are just envious. Young CEO Shen, I will help you put it on. Wait, is there something wrong with this shoe? Why won't it fit? Are you incompetent at putting shoes on people? Let me try. This was custom made by the designer. According to the size of young CEO Shen's foot, it was tailor-made. There cannot be even the slightest error. How is it that it really won't go on?
This shoe is clearly size 36, but her foot is size 39. How could it possibly fit?
How is that possible? You useless idiot who hasn't eaten. Get lost. If you can't put it on, I'll do it myself. Young CEO Shen's shoe. Why is it so small? I must put them on today. Put it on. I will be able to prove that I am the real young CEO Shen. Look everyone, haven't I put them on now? I'd like to see. Who else dares to question my identity again? Such luxurious shoes. And our young CEO Shen truly complement each other perfectly. Of course, under heaven, the only one worthy of this pair of unique crystal shoes is none other than our young CEO Shen.
Your foot. It must hurt, right?
How could it? These shoes fit me perfectly.
All right, then don't just stand still. Walk a few steps and show everyone.
This woman insists on forcing me to make a fool of myself, doesn't she?
What's wrong? You don't dare.
What is there to be afraid of? Didn't you hear what the designer said? This pair of crystal shoes was originally modeled exactly after my foot. They are very comfortable to wear. What's the big deal about walking a few steps?
It truly is nothing. You should dance. As everyone knows, young CEO Shen is the best dancer.
Then do a swan turn. This is a classic move. That's Black Fangs.
I'll dance then. Young CEO Shen.
Your foot is bleeding.
Bleeding? No wonder it hurts so much.
Didn't I tell you to prepare 2 pairs of shoes? Bring out the other pair.
So, you are the young CEO Shen?
Bitch. You knew. Your foot was the same size as mine. That's why you impersonated me. I gained weight these past few days, and my ankle injury prevents me from dancing. That's why I gave you an opportunity to take advantage.
Now that things have come to this, you still want to talk tough. Can you really not let go of the empty title of young CEO Shen?
Clearly you were the one meticulously eyeing my position. If I'd been slightly careless, you would have pounced. Like a dog, meticulously plotting. The one who wants to be young CEO Shen is clearly you. Exactly. All of this today was all orchestrated by you, this rag picker, through meticulous planning, whose goal was to replace our young CEO Shen, to replace young CEO Shen. You don't deserve it. Our young CEO Shen possesses nobility throughout her being. She is the daughter of the Shen family, unlike a village girl like you. Even wearing such fine clothes. Your whole body still smells sour. Why impersonate anyone else? You just had to impersonate our young CEO Shen. Who exactly is young CEO Shen? Don't you know the answer in your heart? You imposter. Why the arrogance?
Stop arguing, both of you. Shen Shaoxi is the real young CEO Shen. The fake one is that person over there.
You, what nonsense are you spouting?
I'm not spouting nonsense. Last night, it was young CEO Shen who personally called me, asking me to prepare 2 pairs of high heels. Miss, if you don't even know this, how could you possibly be the real young CEO
The
Shen?
film was translated.
The one who asked
and
you to prepare
narrated
2
by
pairs of shoes was me.
Media.
Furthermore, I specifically instructed that the second pair of shoes should be made in a larger size. Are you deaf or something? Can't you hear me talking?
Then why don't you tell us? What specific details about the shoes did I tell the designer last night? For example, the decoration on the vamp, or the shape of the heel. What's wrong? Can't say it now.
It must be you who eavesdropped on young CEO Shen's conversation with the designer. You deliberately came here today to put on airs. Exactly. You this deeply scheming woman. Who knows what tricks you have up your sleeve? You really know how to pretend. Too bad, no matter how much you pretend, you can't cover up your tattered background. An ugly duckling is just an ugly duckling. You thought you could become a white swan. You are nothing more than a pay girl from a remote and impoverished place. An uncouth girl who came out of the backwater. Who would believe you are young CEO Shen?
How about this? Since the designer received a call from young CEO Shen, let the designer call young CEO Shen back. Whoever's phone rings, that person is young CEO Shen.
That's right. I'll call right now.
Designer song?
What can one phone call prove? For the sake of wealth and glory, you truly stop at nothing, resorting to all sorts of tricks.
These 2 pairs of crystal shoes haven't been paid for yet. The value of each pair is as high as 50 million. These 2 pairs, that's 100 million.
What do you mean?
These 2 pairs of shoes, settle the payment immediately.
We'll settle it then. 100 million for our young CEO Shen is nothing more than pocket change for a month. Exactly. Didn't the bank just come to demand debt repayment from you? Popper, if you don't have money to spend, then take a good look at others, at how rich people spend money. Even if our young CEO Shen pays the designer 200 million, she wouldn't even bat an eye. The rest can just be considered the designer's tip.
Fine, then go ahead and settle the payment. Stop dragging your feet here.
What's so difficult about this? Our young CEO Shen spending hundreds of millions. It's just like you spending a dozen yuan outside. Popper!
Exactly. Isn't it just rich people swiping cards while poor people struggle to pay? You are delaying for so long. Don't tell me you can't produce the money.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I will now let young CEO Shen swipe the card and slap you in the face. Young CEO Shen, I'll go and get it for you.
Fine. I'd like to see what kind of tricks you can pull off.
You're still talking tough. Wait until young CEO Shen buys the shoes, and everything will be revealed. How could I possibly swipe for 100 million? Shen Shaoxi. What a damned woman. You should go straight to hell. What is going on? Could this machine be broken? How could the balance be insufficient?
That's all it takes. Didn't you say 100 million was just young CEO Shen's monthly pocket change? Don't tell me you were bragging.
This is just an accident. It must be that the bank system has encountered an issue. This must be because the bank card was held backward. This is young CEO Shen. What is 100 million to her? Even 1 billion? Our young CEO Shen can't afford it. Right, I held it backward. I held it backward just now.
Is that so? Then let her try again.
This card machine still seems to display insufficient balance on this card.
Impossible. Our young CEO Shen, with his noble and precious status, has never personally swiped a card before. Young CEO Shen, allow me to do it for you. And properly slap the face of this low-class woman. Wait. You, Why is this
Film was
still a
translated
credit card?
and
I might have taken the
narrated
wrong
by
card.
Media.
Our young CEO Shen, even if it is a credit card, the limit, 100 million is still more than enough. Let me try. How is this possible?
What else is there to say now?
I rushed out today. I took the wrong card. What are you? How dare you question me here? Exactly. There must definitely be some misunderstanding here. It must be our young CEO Shen, who took the wrong card when leaving, which is why it couldn't be processed. Exactly. Our young CEO Shen probably took the wrong one. But you, Shen Xiao, you're just an imposter, a fake.
The evidence is right before your eyes. The card machine even alarmed. The card was maxed out, and you still claim you're not an imposter.
Yes, that's right. I took the wrong credit card. The card I usually use definitely has enough money in it. I never usually use credit cards for payment. There's no money in it. Isn't that perfectly normal? This is just an accident.
Wang Mengi, you say you took the wrong card. Then why don't you take the one you usually use and swipe it? Wouldn't that solve it?
I didn't bring that card today.
Do you even believe what you're saying? There simply is no such thing as the so-called other card. She is a complete and utter liar. I am the real young CEO Shen.
Daughter. Daughter. What exactly are you?
Godmother.
Daughter. Everyone look quickly. Isn't this your rag-picking mother? And you still have the nerve to say, you are young CEO Shen? I was wondering why this bitch rag picker smelled increasingly strong. So, there's another rag picker who came over? I don't know what kind of security they have here, or how they manage it. They just casually let poor shabby beggars walk in. It really spoils the mood. Originally, just one Shen Zhao Shi was already enough to lower the standard of our Shen group's succession ceremony. Now, heavyweight has arrived. One say, is it really appropriate for the two of you to be here? The two of you should be in a garbage dump, right? Zhao Shi. Did Godmother embarrass you?
Mommy. Don't listen to these people talking nonsense.
Who says you're not auntie? You're coming here to make a fool of yourself is nothing much. Because here, there is a daughter who is even more embarrassing than you. Accompanying you. Young CEO, Shen, please don't be so kind-hearted. This won't do. This is the Shen Group succession ceremony. It holds extraordinary significance. It's not a place where just any riffraff can sneak into. Trash should stay in the garbage dump. Instead of appearing where you shouldn't be. One or two shameless people running over here is the floor of this banquet hall. For you two tramps to step on? Why waste words on these lowlifes? Isn't Commander Gu here? Hurry up and tell Commander Gu to kick these two tramps out!
Collecting junk is just a profession. What does it have to do with whether one's character is noble? Although my godmother is poor, her character is noble. How is that shameful?
It truly is like mother. Like daughter. A junk collecting mother has a junk collecting daughter. It really is the daughter inheriting the mother's trade. But there is no trash for you to collect here. A junk collecting tramp raised a junk collecting daughter. These two people really are trash together. Just looking at them makes one feel sick. I knew it. The Shen Zhaoxi casually slandered our young CEO Shen. So it turns out she has a junk collecting mother. How is this a godmother? She's clearly her biological mother. If it weren't for this, how could these two people have such an identical stench of poverty?
Mother. Don't listen to their nonsense. They
The
are
film was
just a bunch of
translated
sycophantic
and
snobs
narrated
who
by
flatter the rich and
Media.
step on the poor.
Flatter the rich and step on the poor? You who crawled out of a junk collector's belly, climb out. What right do you have to point fingers at us? From body to soul, you are utterly worthless, completely trash, and you still delusionally try to impersonate our young CEO Shen. I think you two are truly dreaming foolish dreams. Commander Gu, why haven't you yet kicked out these two tramps who are disrupting our Shen Group succession ceremony? Kick them out. Could it be, are you not listening to young CEO Shen's words either?
It seems I was mistaken after all. Both of you, please leave the banquet hall immediately.
I will leave. Zhao Shi, Assistant Chen came to me and conducted a paternity test. Did you find my daughter? Tell your godmother quickly. Tell your godmother quickly.
Mommy.
Are you my daughter? Could it be that you and I underwent aiding a paternity test? Daughter. You junk collector. I bet you've gone completely mad. Why don't you take a piss and look at yourself? Except for Shen Zhao Shi here. This bitch woman. Where is your biological daughter? Is it? Get lost. I am not some motherless child. Are you my biological daughter? Who was lost 20 years ago? What do you want, you old hag? Don't tell me you want to extort me and make me support you until your death. I'm not an idiot. That Shen Zhaoxi over there is your daughter? After all, both of you are. Stinky rats who pick up trash. Dragons give birth to dragons, phoenixes give birth to phoenixes. The daughter of a scavenger and a stinky trash picker herself. Is it you? Daughter, is it you?
Mommy.
Why bother pretending like that? If you hadn't insisted on using those trash-picking dirty hands to touch me, how would I have pushed you? You old hag. You simply don't know your place.
How can you act like this? You will regret this. Don't you know who she is? She is.
Who is she? What does that have to do with me? She's a rat from the sewage ditch. And I am a favorite child of heaven on the clouds. Young CEO Shen of the Shen Group. Between us, a world of difference. Anyone can try to extort us. Our young CEO Shen. First she recognized everyone one by one. And now she wants to cling to our young CEO Shen. Our young CEO Shen's biological mother is CEO Shen of the Shen Group. Not you this. Old and ugly hag. Shen Xiao, why don't you quickly take your junk collecting godmother and leave our banquet hall? If because of you two vermin, you disrupt our young CEO Shen's succession ceremony, can you bear the consequences?
This is bad. She seems to have injured.
Young CEO Shen. I think this mother, Shen Zhaoxi, deliberately called her here just to cause trouble for you. Please absolutely do not show mercy. Let's see how long she can keep up this act, spending so much effort, pulling the self-injury scheme. Don't you just want money? So, you're my biological daughter. You junk collect or get lost. Who's your daughter? How can my mother be a stinky junk collecting vermin? Child. If you don't want to acknowledge me as your mother, I don't blame you. I only blame myself for losing you and letting you suffer hardship for so many years. Who are you putting on this melodrama for? I told you, I am not your daughter. You lost your daughter and went mad, didn't you? If you're sick, hurry up and go see a doctor. This is the Shen Group's succession ceremony site. It's not a mental hospital. I am not mentally ill. She is my biological daughter, who was separated from me 20 years ago.
The film was translated and narrated
You?
by M Media.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you really think I'm this old woman's biological daughter? I am the eldest daughter of the Shen family, the young CEO Shen of the Shen Group. Daughter, you are my daughter who was separated for 20 years. Daughter,
Stop despising the poor and admiring the rich. Your godmother must be your biological mother.
let go of me, bitch. You are framing me. How can my mother possibly be this filthy junk collector?
Are you really young CEO Shen? Guild. You have an identical birthmark.
My daughter, since the moment she was born, has had one on her wrist. A birthmark exactly like mine. A mother and daughter are connected at the heart. How could you not be my daughter? How does she have an identical birthmark to mine? Could she really be my mother, who was separated for 20 years? No way. My mother absolutely cannot be a junk collector. Delusional. This is not a birthmark. This is a scar left when I fell. It's not some kind of congenital birthmark.
The birthmarks on your wrists are identical. How could it possibly be acquired later?
This is nothing more than a coincidence. You are using this to make a fuss. It is utterly ridiculous. Our young CEO Shen. Manager Feng, what's wrong? Our young CEO Shen, this is a scar. How could it be a congenital birthmark? But this is indeed a congenital birthmark. A scar left by a fall later in life would not be this smooth, nor would there be any proliferation or scarring.
Miss Shen, here is a document for you. Please sign for it.
The identification report is out.
DNA test report.
Stop pretending to be young CEO Shen. You are my godmother's biological daughter.
Are you fundamentally not young CEO Shen at all? Do you know how much damage you have caused our company?
Shut up. My mother is CEO Shen of the Shen Group. How could she possibly be this filthy junk collector?
Back then, godmother, it was just to find you that I stayed in the east of the city, collecting scrap to make a living. Because back then when you went missing, it was in the east of the city.
What kind of joke are you playing? My mother is a junk collector? This is simply nonsense. Daughter! You're my daughter! Shut up. Shut up right now.
Laying hands on your own mother. You deserve to be struck by lightning. Shameless. Mocking others in public. You are unkind. Falsely claiming another's identity. Humiliating others. You are unjust. Refusing to acknowledge your own mother who carried you for 10 months. You are unfilial. Someone like you, who is unkind, unjust, and unfilial. How dare you still impersonate young CEO Shen? You are simply tarnishing my mother's reputation. I took your hair and had a DNA test done with my godmother. Stop deceiving yourself. Open your eyes wide and take a good look. She is your mother.
Daughter!
Pity the hearts of parents everywhere. My mother has waited for this day. Waited 20 years. I never expected that all she would get in return was a daughter unwilling to acknowledge her. By doing this, are you being fair to her?
This is a real test report. It has an official seal on it. Could it be that we were really wrong? She's not young CEO Shen. The real young CEO Shen is her? Young CEO Shen, before this, we all mistook the wrong person. We were blind. It's all her fault. Exactly, young CEO Shen. It's all her fault. It's all the fault of this imposter. She blinded our eyes. That's why we couldn't see clearly. It's all the fault of this imposter. Young CEO Shen, please don't be angry. I will now take this imposter and throw her out of the ballroom. Let me do it. I'll do it. Bitch woman, what are you doing? Let go of me. Get out. I'm the one who is young CEO Shen of the Shen Group.
Su Jinyan, CEO of the Su Group.
She is not young CEO Shen. Who else can bear the identity of young CEO Shen?
The one he is wearing on his chest. Isn't that a feather brooch? That is the family crest of the richest man, the Su family. He is the heir of the Su Group. Su Jinyan. As far as I know, the Su family has had only one male heir for generations. Currently, there is only one sole heir, who is the Su family's eldest legitimate son, Su Jinyan. Now, all the real power of the Su family is held in his hands. Oh my goodness! What incredible luck is this? It's actually Su Jinyan. To actually be able to see Su Jinyan in real life. Su Jinyan, how could he possibly condescending to come here? Could it be that it was young CEO Shen who invited him?
It was him.
Damn it. I was truly caught off guard. I was actually drugged with a kind of medicine.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
I'm sorry. I was drugged. I really couldn't bear it. But don't worry. I will take responsibility for you.
I am the heir of the Shen group. Get away from me.
I beg you. Save me.
He's so handsome. Save him. I wouldn't be losing out.
She is the real young CEO Shen. Rest assured. With me Su Jinyan backing you up, no one should even think about harming a single hair on your head.
This is... What is going on?
She is indeed the heir of the Shen group. The one and only young CEO Shen. And also my Su Jinyan's wife. Do you all have any objections? Rest assured. What is yours? Even if others harbor ill intentions and try to snatch it away, I will absolutely not allow it. That day in desperation, I truly apologize. But I remember you. I remember this earring on your ear. I will not abandon you. I will take responsibility for you until the end.
This is that woman's earring. He made a mistake. This is my only chance. What a sudden turn of events. This young CEO Shen of the Shen Group must belong to me. Wang Mengji is sure thing. Young CEO Shen. She really is the young CEO Shen. We were all deceived by Shen Zhaoxi. That woman, only young CEO Shen with such grace, is worthy of CEO Su's special regard. Now CEO Su has come to back up our young CEO Shen. I'd like to see what kind of trouble this Shen Zhaoxi is going to stir up now. She doesn't have the fate of a lady, yet she insists on
The
dreaming
film
of being
was
one.
translated
Now that young
and
CEO Shen has
narrated
gained
by
CEO
Media.
Su's favor, she can now act without restraint throughout Wagwo. I think this woman who sows discord has nothing left to say. What else can they say? Crushing a person who collects junk is easier than crushing an ant. You, a junk collector, want to replace my identity and become the Shen Group's young CEO Shen? You don't even look at yourself, what you look like.
It was clearly her deliberate scheme to harm you.
CEO Su, you must uphold justice for me. By a woman who picks up trash, stepping on our heads. I truly don't want to live anymore.
The dignified eldest daughter of the Shen group. How dare you, openly and brazenly humiliate her? Did you truly eat a bear's heart and leopard's guts? Do you know? She is not only the eldest daughter of the Shen group, but also saved me Su Jinyan. She is my Su Jinyan's wife. And also the Su family's future mistress.
Are your eyes used for venting anger? She is just an imposter. I am the real young CEO Shen. Where is there even a single trace on her entire body? That looks like our Shen group, heir.
And still dare to talk rubbish here. This earring is the evidence.
This earring of hers was given to her by me, who knew it would be used by her to confuse right and wrong.
Shut up. How is it your place to spout nonsense here? This earring is my own. What does it have to do with you? You should take a look. Which part of your entire body is worthy of this status? Exactly. You are clearly just jealous of our young CEO Shen, wanting to replace her. Even if our young CEO Shen agrees, we will absolutely not approve. Daughter, I am your biological mother. You are my daughter. The DNA test. How could it be wrong? Come here to mommy. What random cats and dogs also want to claim connection to me? Are you worthy? Daughter, I truly didn't lie to you. I didn't lie to you. Don't let those riches blind your eyes. Daughter. Old hag. What kind of thing are you? If you dare to randomly claim relatives again, do you believe it or not? I will make it so that in the entire Kyoto, you have no place to stay.
Someone who commits many injustices will perish by them. Do you have any conscience left towards your own biological mother? You can even lay a hand on her. What else is there that you cannot do?
Do you think now anyone will still believe you? I am already the confirmed young CEO Shen, and you are just a liar, Both of you are frauds. You two frauds. Conspiring together to deceive people. Just want to splash dirty water on my perfect life. Now everything has come to light. These two frauds, why are they still staying in the banquet hall? Exactly. Annoying like two flies. They should hurry up and get out of our banquet hall to avoid ruining our young CEO Shen's mood. Just so casually drive them out. Wouldn't that be letting off too lightly? The two of them? How dare you ruin our young CEO Shen's succession ceremony? We should give them a taste of thorough medicine. Why don't we strip both of them naked and parade them publicly? Commander Gu, I am the young CEO of the Shen Group. You should obey my orders.
Yes. Young CEO Shen.
That's right. We should strip them naked and parade them publicly.
And parade them publicly.
And parade them publicly. And parade them publicly. Let me see who dares touch my daughter. Zhao, she is my Shen Yu's daughter. I dare anyone to make her suffer public humiliation. What did the CEO just say? This trash collector. She is her biological daughter? I didn't mishear, did I? Then, what about her? This scrap collector. Is she really the young CEO Shen? What exactly is all this? If that's the case, she is the imposter, daring to replace even young CEO Shen. She has too much nerve. Shen Zhao, she is the real young CEO Shen.
What exactly is going on?
CEO Su,
You exhausted all your schemes, but they still failed, didn't they? If you had known this day would come, why did you do it in the first place?
It's all because of you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been discovered. When you do something wrong, you must bear the consequences, and you dared to impersonate my daughter Shen Yu's daughter? You are simply courting death. Exactly. Your lies have already hurt too many people. To do this for vanity and profit, to commit such an act, is simply outrageous.
If she is young CEO Shen, then the person who saved me, was it her? I don't care if you are young CEO Shen. I will only ask you one last time. The person who saved me that night.
Translated and narrated
Was
by
it really you?
Media.
The status of Madam, CEO's wife of the Su Group. I must keep it. Although I'm not young CEO Shen, I am the one who saved you. It was indeed me. This earring is mine.
Nonsense. I gave you this earring. The place where I saved you back then was called Bai Hao Hotel.
That's right. It was Bai Hao Hotel. I saved you at Bai Hao Hotel.
Then what was the room number?
It was. I can't quite remember.
It was 2046.
So, you were the one who saved me that day. This earring. You don't deserve to wear it at all.
My ear is bleeding.
What is a little blood? This is the price you deserve to pay. I'm sorry. I made a mistake in recognizing you, my savior. The item is returned to its rightful owner. However, this earring is already dirty. I will buy you a new one. Furthermore, I now need a fiancé. Miss Shen, may I ask, are you willing to enter into a flash marriage with me?
When I saved you back then, it was done willingly on my part. You don't need to take responsibility for it.
I understand. Is the ring too small? I will immediately arrange for someone to prepare a 20-carat diamond ring. So Miss Shen does not like diamond rings. Immediately transfer the luxury mansion at Yuning Villa in Jingdu under Miss Shen's name. In addition, include 10 luxury cars. Now immediately transfer Su Group's entire assets under Miss Shen's name.
Handsome and wealthy, willing to take responsibility, and highly responsible. There's no harm in trying. All right, very well then, this Miss shall enter into a flash marriage with you.
Miss Shen is still as decisive as ever.
Su Group is one of Jingdu's foremost prominent families. Handing Zhao Shi over to you. I am very relieved.
And Shen, please rest assured, I guarantee that I will not let Miss Shen regret the decision she makes tonight.
Shen Xiaoxi. Why are you marrying him?
Young CEO Shen is naturally beautiful and kind-hearted. She and CEO Su are truly a match made in heaven. This is nothing like certain people who only know how to engage in petty theft and deceit, passing off fakes as genuine. Exactly. Young CEO Shen is the true goddess. The daughter of a trash collector. What is she even? How dare she still try to use tricks? In front of young CEO Shen, you should look at Miss Shen, and then look at yourself. One is simply in heaven, the other is underground. How do you still have the audacity to stay here? Do you think that just because you wore an earring, that doesn't belong to you? You can fly onto a high branch and become a phoenix? That is simply wishful thinking. You all. What right do you have to speak about me? Are we wrong in what we are saying? People like you deserve to be scorned. Young CEO Shen is generous. She isn't bothering to argue with you. Yet you stand there ungrateful, thinking that relying on deception can get you everything. That is utterly ridiculous. Even if it is fake, you have no right to wear it. You previously even delusionally hoped to wear those crystal shoes. You should take a look at yourself and see if you are qualified. The credit card you used to buy the shoes was fake too, wasn't it? You fundamentally have no money. Popper, and those clothes you gave us, these clothes, they are completely fake goods. I don't need them at all. Shut up. All of you shut up. Don't say another word. I'm the young CEO Shen. You were all deceived. You were still trying to argue. Miss Shen just now already explained everything. And you still won't admit it? You shameless liar. And you still delusionally wish to be compared with the young CEO Shen. You wanting to become the young CEO Shen? Why don't you take a piss and look in the mirror? Do you even deserve it? Daughter, are you alright? Mommy is here. Mommy will protect you. Get away from me. Mingji, calm down. I am your mother.
The performance of you three clowns ends here. Starting today, you are fired by the Shen Group. Fired. Guards, take those three and drag them out.
Young CEO Shen, young CEO Shen.
Shen Xiaoxi. I originally wanted to spend my life protecting you. But I never expected that you would unexpectedly become my enemy.
The film was
I will use you as a
translated
knife
and narrated by
to take revenge on the
Media.
Su family.
I really can't believe it. This year I reunited with my biological mother and grandfather. I always thought I was an orphan.
That's right. I always knew that Anshen had a daughter who was lost when she was young, but I never expected that you would be Anshen's daughter.
I didn't expect it either. For so many years, they never gave up searching for me. I truly feel now how happy I am.
You deserve all of this. In the future, you will be happier and happier.
Thank you, my great CEO Su.
Sassy. I suspect
What?
I suspect Huang Mengji was just pretending to be crazy. She just caused trouble at the banquet. And then immediately, uncrazy. Is this really not a coincidence?
Are you suggesting that she pretended to be crazy to excuse herself?
Yes. Of course, this is just my suspicion.
But speaking of which, if my adoptive mother hadn't picked me up back then, I might not have even had the chance to find my biological mother.
An Zhao's kindness to you truly cannot be repaid by any means.
That's right. Her daughter went missing that year, and she picked me up. Whether it was to compensate for the pain of losing her daughter or for other reasons, she raised me. Her kindness to me is something that can never be erased.
Therefore, considering An Zhao's grace in raising you, let's not pursue Huang Mengji further.
Regardless of whether she is truly insane or faking it, let's just consider this matter to be over, all right?
All right. But in return, you have to tell me about your childhood. Tell me about it, so that I can understand you better.
10 years ago.
Mommy, we have meat to eat today. It smells so good.
You little glutton. Look at you. You're drooling down to your chin. Hurry up and eat.
Mommy, there's so much meat. You eat some too.
Mommy has already eaten. Just now when you weren't here. You eat. Let me go heat this up for you. Coming. Here. Eat it while it's hot.
Mommy. That?
What is it? Your school. It's time to pay tuition?
Mommy, how about I don't go to school anymore? I'll go out and work
What nonsense are you talking about? You're still so young. You must study.
The girl from Auntie next door's family is the same age as me, and she went out to work. I should go out and work too, to help subsidize the family expenses.
You are different from them. You have been smart since you were little. You cannot stop studying.
But I don't want to make you work so hard.
It's nothing. Mommy, it's not hard work. As long as you go to college, that is the best reward for your mother. It's all Mommy's fault for not being very capable. Here, take this to pay the tuition. Take it. Oh dear, child. What happened? How could you be so careless? You don't even know how to protect yourself properly.
When I was going down the stairs just now, I didn't notice there was water there. Mommy, don't be angry.
The film was translated
hurts.
and narrated by M Media.
I am truly especially grateful to my adoptive mother. I was only 7 when I got lost that year. If she hadn't picked me up and taken me in, I might not have lived until now. She gave me everything she could give.
For Aunt Zhao to be like this, without any consideration of profit, or expecting anything in return from you, we must properly show her filial piety.
Although Huan Mengji is at fault, that is also because she didn't have a mother since she was little. On her path of growth, there was no mother, and no one corrected her mistakes. That is why it led to her being so twisted now.
Maybe.
Ultimately, this is also my fault. I was the one who stole her mother's love.
Sassy. You are the kindest person under heaven.
Then I will reluctantly accept your praise.
You really aren't humble at all.
Why should I be humble? My man praised me, and I shouldn't happily accept it. It's not like we are outside, asking others.
All right. My esteemed wife, what you said is completely correct.
You must take good care of me. If you treat me badly, beware, I'll have the hidden guards of the Shen family take your life.
How could I dare? The capabilities of the Shen Group's hidden guards. I have heard about them too. Especially the leader of the hidden guards. That is truly a powerhouse chosen from 10,000. I am absolutely sincere.
That's right.
To be able to marry you is the greatest happiness of my life. I truly married a good woman. In the future, the Su family will have to rely on my dear wife.
Rely on me.
That's right. From now on, we will have to rely on my dear wife to support our little family and hold up the sky for us.
Of course we must rely on the two of us. How could a small woman like me possibly shoulder the burden of the Su group?
Small woman. I was talking about our little family, not the Su group.
Then I agree. Serve me well, and maybe in the future your allowance can increase by 1,000.
What my wife said is completely correct.
Drink it. After drinking this, and sleeping for a while, it will be the death day for you and Shen Zhaoxi, that bitch woman. Daughter, come, have a taste. Is this the flavor you like? If you don't like it, I'll make something else for you. Mommy, it's quite delicious, I like it. If you like it, that's good. I was just afraid you wouldn't find it tasty. Then, let's eat. Mommy, wait a moment. I have something I want to tell you. Okay. Then, tell me. I'm listening. Mommy, it was all because I was foolish before. Too willful and vain. Took Xiaoxi's place. Caused her and Su Jinian to be separated for so long. It was my fault, and was unwilling to acknowledge you. Daughter, it's all right. Mommy won't take these things to heart. Besides, Zhaoxi wouldn't be such a calculating person. When the time comes, we'll find some time. We'll go to her and apologize. That will be enough. Mommy, it's all my fault for being ungrateful before. And blind to the truth. Only thinking about money. I didn't even realize that I actually have such a wonderful mother. I'm sorry, Mommy. Daughter. In a person's lifetime, who can avoid making mistakes? Mommy, I hope that now, making amends to you and Zhaoxi won't be too late. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is to acknowledge your mistake and correct it. You don't always have to apologize for things that happened in the past. What Mommy hopes for most now is for you and Zhaoxi to be able to get along harmoniously, our family, to live well together. Mommy, please rest assured, it will definitely happen after Zhaoxi gets married. I will go and apologize to her. Mommy is truly overjoyed. Mommy, I just served you some porridge. Please drink it while it's hot. Okay. Drink it. Drink it quickly. Damn old woman. God knows how I feel coaxing you right now. I feel so sick I want to vomit. Father-in-law expects me to drink this bowl of porridge. Her behavior today is too abnormal. I should still be cautious. Mommy, what's wrong? Why aren't you drinking? Is it because you don't want to forgive me? This bowl of porridge is a bit hot. I'll let it cool down before drinking. You eat first. No. You must drink this bowl of porridge now. Drink it right now. Daughter, what's wrong with you? Why are you suddenly yelling at Mommy? Did Mommy say something that made you unhappy? I'm sorry, Mommy. I just lost control of myself a bit. Let me feed it to you. Daughter, you... Why are you insisting that I drink this bowl of porridge? Do you have something you need to rush off to do? Nothing of the sort. Mommy, drink quickly. Let me feed you. Put it down. I won't be drinking it today. Stop pretending. That show we just put on, of deep mother-daughter affection, wasn't it quite well acted? So why now? Won't you drink this bowl of porridge? What? An act? You were actually pretending? You're my biological daughter. How could you say such things? To hurt your mother? Biological daughter? Who wants to be your daughter? Look at yourself. That stench of poverty all over you. Someone like you only deserves to be a mother to Shen Zhaoxi, that bitch woman. And you still foolishly dream of being my mother? Go dream on. I know. You never liked me. You could have just ignored me like you used to. Why did you bother going through all that trouble to put on the show for me of deep mother-daughter affection? If I didn't want you to willingly drink that bowl of porridge, who would bother serving you food? Or calling you Mommy? The porridge, I guessed correctly after all. This bowl of porridge really is suspicious. What exactly are you trying to do? It seems you aren't completely stupid. You should have just happily drunk that bowl of porridge. At least, you could have kept a little bit of a beautiful fantasy for yourself. What did you put in this porridge? What evil scheme are you up to now? It's pointless for you to say that. I'm afraid that in your heart only, that obedient daughter Shen Zhaoxi is the truly kind-hearted one. No, it's not like that. I'll tell you the truth. In that bowl of porridge, I put knockout drops. Drink it and you'll fall asleep instantly. I don't intend to do much. I just find you irritating. And want you to suffer a little if you refuse to drink it? Then I'll just have to go cause trouble for Shen Zhaoxi. You stop right there. Don't you dare go near Zhaoxi? If you don't want me to cause trouble for Shen Zhaoxi, then quickly pick up this bowl of porridge and drink it. Fine. I'll drink it.
This task of yours was handled quite well.
This old woman really wore me out. Having to act alongside her gave me goosebumps. She dragged drinking one bowl of porridge until now. It was only when I threatened to cause trouble for Shen Xiaoxi that she immediately drank it. And she even called her mommy. What a waste of my entire afternoon.
It's good enough if she's knocked out. I didn't expect this old woman. Quite vigilant.
You tie her up now. I'll go check her room. The invitation for tomorrow's wedding.
The film was translated
Otherwise, we won't be able to get
and
in.
narrated by Media.
Found it.
So you plan to keep her? Or take her away?
Why take her? Just leave her here. To fend for herself. Don't worry about her. Let's go.
Sassy. We are finally getting married.
Yes, it wasn't easy. Thankfully, heaven favored us.
Lovers eventually become spouses. Oh right, there's something. I haven't told you yet. I want to tell you before we get married.
What is it?
Actually, I'm not the Su family's only son. Before Dad died, he told me I was supposed to have a younger brother. But he made a mistake back then. And didn't bring my brother back. He hopes I can find my brother. And also hopes my brother will inherit the Su Corporation. He wants to use this to compensate for the inner guilt and regret.
All right. Then I will help you find your brother.
Don't worry. Even if I am no longer the CEO of the Su Corporation, I absolutely won't let you suffer.
Of course I'm not worried. You have hands and feet, moreover, and such a brilliant big brain. How could you let me starve?
Good you. You actually called my head big. Wife, it's so good to have you.
CEO Su, it's truly been a long time. This truly is a case of good news lifting one's spirits. Congratulations to you. Happy wedding.
You're too kind. Today is the big day for my wife and me. Please make yourselves at home.
CEO Su won't represent the John Corporation to present you with a wedding gift.
This Zhang Corporation is truly generous. What they sent is worth a 500-year-old wild ginseng. CEO Su certainly has great influence. Who says otherwise? That's truly a grand gesture. I represent the He Corporation to celebrate your wedding. CEO Su, our CEO, he has been busy with business overseas recently, so he sent me. He said that when he returns, he will definitely come in person to offer congratulations.
If you came, how could there possibly be no good gift? You are the representative of the Fu family.
Since you brought this up, it's mentioned. Then let everyone feast their eyes. This is the heart of the ocean. From last year's auction. CEO Su.
Thank you all for the gifts. Please enjoy yourselves thoroughly. Please take your seats.
Guan Mengji, why are you here?
Why can't she be here? It's not just her. I'm here too.
Even if you came, you should be in the banquet hall. Why come to the dressing room to find me?
Of course we came to kidnap you.
If you don't care about that mother Xiao Chunju, then feel free to call people in.
What did you do to my mother? Guan Mengji, do you have any conscience left? She is your biological mother. What did you do to her?
Shut up. Who wants to acknowledge that? Dirty and smelly, old hag is a mother? This kind of poor person is just right for you.
Sassy, the wedding is about to start. Are you ready?
What should we do now? If we are discovered, all our efforts will be wasted.
What are you afraid of? Shen Xiaoxi. If you want your godmother to be safe, then cooperate with us obediently. Stop playing tricks. You know what to say.
Jinyan, don't worry. I'll be ready soon.
May I come in?
I heard that the bride and groom should not see each other before the wedding. You better not come in here. We'll see each other at the wedding.
All right. Then we'll see each other later.
This wedding, you definitely won't be able to attend. Change your clothes now, and come with us. Otherwise, don't even think about seeing Xiao Chunju again.
Where are we going?
Where we go is none of your business.
Today is a beautiful day. Then let us ask the handsome groom. CEO Su, are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
Did everyone hear that? CEO Su, who is worth billions, is getting married, and he is actually nervous. How about a round of applause for encouragement?
CEO Su, don't show weakness. Boldly show your handsomeness. To the bride,
Now before the bride comes out. CEO Su, do you have anything else you want to say to the bride?
Sassy. I love you.
Very good. Then let us introduce today's protagonist.
this is bad, this is bad. Zhao Shi is missing.
Mommy. What did you say? Sassy is missing.
I just went to the restroom. When I returned to the dressing room, I didn't see her. I asked everyone around, and no one saw Zhao.
Could the bride have run away from the wedding?
How is that possible? Jinyan, Zhao Shi has been with you, supporting you all the way. You know how much she loves you? You know this? She absolutely couldn't have broken off the engagement and run away.
Mommy. What kind of person is Sassy? Of course I know best. Please rest assured. She will be fine. I will have people investigate immediately. Who exactly took Sassy?
Where is Zhao Chunju? Zhao Shi's wedding. Zhao Chunju absolutely couldn't miss. Did something happen to her too?
Excuse me everyone. My wife might have met with an accident. The wedding is forced to pause. After this matter is resolved, I will invite everyone back to attend the wedding.
We understand, CEO Su. Please go find your wife first.
Hurry up and go.
Where is this place? Why did you bring me here? You just said if I followed you, you would take me to see Mommy. Where is Mommy?
Your mother, of course. Only you would know. How would I know? Where is your mother?
Huan Mengji, you broke your promise. What did you do to her?
Stop shouting. How unlucky. All I did was feed her a little bit of porridge. Since you were so worried about her, you should have stayed with her forever, living as a scavenger.
The film
But didn't
was
you leave her just to cling to?
translated and
Soo Jin-yoon?
narrated by M Media.
Now standing here, why are you pretending to be so devoted?
Porridge? You actually cooked for Mommy.
Didn't you say? I am Mommy's daughter too? Since she wants so badly to act out a deep mother-daughter relationship with me, then I reluctantly have to fulfill her wish. That bowl of porridge. Mommy ate it quite happily.
Wait. There must be something wrong with that porridge. What did you put in the porridge? Can you live with your conscience after doing this?
It seems you aren't completely stupid. You managed to guess this. Don't worry. That bowl of porridge only made her sleep soundly.
Why do you treat your mother like this? She was so good to you.
But unfortunately, I tied her up. Even if she wakes up now, she can only despairingly lie there, left to fend for herself. And you, in this lifetime, will never see her again.
Aren't you afraid something will happen to her?
I wish that old thing would die sooner. A scavenger. A poor shabby old woman. Why did she come back to acknowledge me? And even tried to hit me. Truly unbelievably stupid. Even at a time like this. You still want to maintain that strong and unyielding heroine persona?
Enough. Don't worry about that old woman. Haven't you already found your biological parents? The eldest daughter of the Shen family. Let me give you a friendly reminder. Playing emotional games with a villain like me is not advisable.
Stop wasting words. I invited you here, but I didn't want to mend any kind of sisterly harmony drama with you.
Is this what you call inviting? This is clearly kidnapping. I will sue you all. Huan Mengju, not only did you kidnap me, but you also gave Mommy porridge. You will definitely face retribution.
Retribution? Do I still fear facing any kind of retribution? Meeting you Shen Zhao Shi is the greatest retribution heaven has given me. No wait. It's unfairness. Why does heaven favor you so much?
Wake up. If you hadn't done anything wrong, would you have become the way you are now?
I did something wrong? What did I do wrong? Why don't you tell me? Did I want to be without a mother? From the moment I was born? I am not wrong. It's you. It's all your fault. You stole everything from me.
I merely relied on my own efforts to gain everything. I fundamentally didn't steal anything from you. Even if you were without a mother from the moment you were born. As far as I know, you still had an adoptive father. Clearly someone cared for you too.
Bitch woman. You bitch woman. What do you know?
I don't know what happened to you in the past. But no matter what, you should let go of the past and live a good life, shouldn't you?
Shen Shao Shi. Don't assume that just because you live a happy life, everyone else lives in paradise. Like you. Look. Someone who grew up in a beggar's den can actually say such things. Do you think that the way you are right now is particularly pitiful and endearing? Adoptive father? What kind of adoptive father was he? All this time, what kind of life have I lived? Do you know?
But all that is in the past, isn't it? Now mommy is willing to take care of you, and I am willing to forgive you. Can't the three of us just live a good life together?
You know nothing. You just like standing on the moral high ground to criticize me, thereby demonstrating your disgusting and hypocritical kindness.
Although I don't know. But I knew that when you were mommy's daughter, I genuinely wanted to be sisters with you. After all, mommy was so good to me.
Shut up. That man never once treated me as. What kind of daughter has ever seen this? Have you ever seen in this world? Which father constantly says to his own daughter words like, bitch, worthless burden? In his heart, I was nothing more than a free nanny who didn't even need to eat a full meal, but had to be driven by him, just a dog.
How could this be?
If you think such a person can be called a foster father, then why didn't you become his daughter?
But even so, you later refused to acknowledge your mother. You clearly could have had it, but you didn't cherish it yourself. You even did the same thing as your foster father, mistreating your own mother.
I told you. He is not my foster father. He doesn't deserve it. You bitch woman. Constantly calling him foster father. And also, I told you. That old thing is sour and smelly all over. She's not my mother.
The film
Then
was
give mommy back to
translated
me. I'll
and
take her
narrated
away.
by M.
I will
Media.
care for her in her old age.
Stop acting like a saint. Being adopted by such a person, I might as well have died earlier.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you suffered so many bad things. I didn't mean to mention your foster father. No. That man. But even so, he cannot become your reason for doing evil.
Shen Shao Shi, didn't you say you wanted to be good sisters with me? Then come and experience the suffering I once endured. This is a stick dipped in salt water. Since childhood, this was my daily routine.
Huang Mingji, stop. How can you be so vicious? Because you suffered. You hate me.
Why? Why did you steal Su Jinyan? He was clearly about to believe that I saved him. Just one step away, I was going to escape all this and live a life above others.
The person who saved him was me originally. You impersonated me. You refused to repent.
Fine. None of that matters. Today, I will let you die. By this stick.
That's enough. You have vented enough. Miss Shen. If Su Jinyan knew you fell into my hands, he would definitely be very happy. My dear sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. How can you call me that? Are you?
Surprised? I am more surprised. My biological father is Su Jinyan's biological father.
Then why did you join forces with Huang Mingji?
Because I hate Su Jinyan. I also hate Su Jinyan's mother. That old bastard Su Chang abandoned me and my mother. But with Su Jinyan's mother, he gave birth to Su Jinyan, that bastard. I'll call him right now and tell him to come over to be a pair of desperate lovers with you.
You should die. Along with Su Jinyan. You stole everything from me. And Su Jinyan, in turn, stole Gu Yicheng's father, causing their family to fall apart. You two are the most disgusting people.
No. That's not true, Gu Yisheng. Don't hurt Jinyan. Listen to me explain.
What is there to explain?
Mommy. Are you inside? Open the door, it's Jinyan.
It seems like no one is here. Could it be that Zhao Chanju was also kidnapped?
That's possible.
I'm here. I'm here.
Mommy. We need to find Cao Si. Mobilize everyone. We must find Aunt Zhao and Cao Si. Wait a moment, Mommy. Listen. Isn't that Aunt Zhao's voice inside?
Yes, it is. It seems like someone deliberately locked her in here.
It's okay. Cao Si gave me the key to this place before. We'll go in right away. Godmother. What happened to you? Why were you locked inside? Are you alright?
I'm fine. Where is Zhao Shi? Why isn't Zhao Shi with you? Chunju, the reason we came here was to ask you if Yao She was here with you, Zhao Shi. What happened to Zhao Shi? Tell me quickly. She's gone missing. It must be Munji. And Gu Yicheng who did this? They definitely did it.
Your woman is currently in my hands, if you want her to be safe. Within half an hour. Bring the transfer agreement for the Su group here.
Bastard. Where are you right now?
Well, I can't tell you that. You have to rely on yourself.
Hello?
These two heartless creatures. How could they do this to
The film
Zhao
was
Shi?
translated and narrated by M Media.
I've already sent people to investigate. We will definitely make it in time.
Oh, right. They knocked me out. But I heard them say they were going to take Zhao Shi to that old house of Gu Yicheng's. The old house? Where is the old house?
Check Gu Yicheng's old residence. Go draft another copy. Group transfer agreement.
CEO Su, I found it. Gu Yicheng and his mother once lived in Wenhua village. He only has one mother. I also found some photos of him. I'll send them to you.
In Wenhua village.
Let's go.
Head there immediately.
Okay, let's go. Quick.
The woman in this photo. How can she look so much like the one Dad held in his hand before he died? Could he be the younger brother Dad spoke of?
Tell me, my dear elder brother, how long until he arrives? When he sees you like this, he will definitely be very surprised.
What are you going to do? Isn't this enough? What the two of you have done? Why won't you let me go?
Drink this cup of water, and I will release you.
I won't drink it. How could you be so kind as to offer me water?
Bitch woman. I've truly given you too much face. This is a beverage. When Su Jinyan arrives and sees you and his dear younger brother lying together, guess what? Will he still want you?
Don't.
You should also taste the feeling of being abandoned.
Gu Yisheng. Don't do this, I beg you. I haven't done anything to wrong you.
No. You certainly haven't done anything to wrong me.
Then why are you doing this?
Because I hate you. And Su Jinyan.
What does that have to do with kidnapping me?
Ever since I became the leader of the Shen Corporation, I controlled the Shen family bloodline and possessed their power. I no longer had to live that life of sometimes starving and sometimes being full. Later I met you. I wanted to take care of you for life.
As the leader of the Shen family secret guards, protecting the Shen family bloodline was inherently your duty.
Sure enough. You and Su Jinyan are exactly the same kind of people. Always so high and mighty.
I will now. Tear off your clothes. I want to see. If you looking half naked, can still be so high and mighty. When Su Jinyan arrives, his expression will definitely be spectacular.
Don't beg us anymore.
Begging us now is useless. What you just drank is a potent beverage. Within an hour, if you don't take measures, you will suffer a fate worse than death.
There must be an antidote, right? I beg you. Give me the antidote. I love Jinyan so much.
Being with me, did it wrong you? We were both born of the same father. How am I worse than him?
This is different. He and I have experienced so many things together.
As expected, you have the makings of a green tea. Su Jinyan is someone else's son. One is a green tea. The other is the result of breaking up. Someone else's family. The two of you together are truly a perfect match.
No. This is not the truth. I know about Uncle's as well. You give me the antidote, and I'll tell you.
You are not qualified to bargain with me. What truth? Tell me, and I might consider letting you go.
Jinyan told me that you and your mother were Uncle's lifelong regret. They have always been looking for you. They always wanted to make it up to you.
Don't mess with me. The Su group wants to find one person. Is it that difficult? To the extent that my mother and I were left wandering outside for so long?
Shen Xiaoxi, what tricks are you playing? Do you think Gu King and I are so
film
easily
was
fooled?
Translated and narrated by
Believe me.
Media.
I am not lying to you. Uncle Su truly was always looking for you.
I won't lay a hand on you, but I won't give you the antidote either. We will just wait here, waiting for Su Jinyan to come find you.
Jinyan, you must come. I found your brother. You absolutely must come.
Shen Xiaoxi, you put on this appearance. Who are you showing it to?
What she said. Is it true? Forget it. She must be lying to me, wanting me to thus let her and Su Jinyan go. How cunning.
Gu Yicheng, I know you are inside. Didn't you ask me to come? I'm here. Open the door and let me in.
It seems your good husband came quite quickly. He certainly doesn't want you to die. But today, the two of you will go see the King of Hell together and become a pair of ill-fated lovers together.
I'll open the door.
Sassy,
Xiaoxi! Xiaoxi! Xiaoxi!
it's all my fault for not watching over you. If only then I had sensed something was wrong and hadn't left the dressing room, you wouldn't have been tied up here to suffer. Sassy, I'm sorry.
The Su group handles things. Such efficiency. What? Did you bring the transfer agreement? You make me sign it. Then I'll let you take Shen Xiaoxi away.
Gu Yicheng, are you even human? She is your sister-in-law. How could you treat her like this?
You know? When did you know?
Yes. I knew everything. I have been looking for you all these years too, but I never found you. I didn't expect that you would come back and find us first. But why didn't you come back and be with us?
If I went back, going back would be a betrayal to my mother's spirit in heaven. Going back and kneeling before Sichang's grave and calling him dad. I certainly don't have the magnanimity for that.
Dad only told me before he died that I always had a younger brother. It's just that before, at that time he didn't have the ability. Later after he gained the ability, Aunt Gu passed away again. And you weren't there, living in the village anymore. But all these years, he has been looking for you and Aunt Gu.
I don't believe it. If he truly gave everything to look for me, could it be so many years without any news of me?
What I said is true. This is his will. It states inside that once you are found, whether you are willing or not to acknowledge your lineage, the Su Corporation must be handed over to you for inheritance. This is his compensation to you.
This is her antidote. The Su Corporation. I accept it. But there is absolutely no way I will call him Dad.
It doesn't matter. He said he doesn't care about any of that.
Gu Yicheng, what are you doing? You actually betrayed me.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Zhao Shi. Mommy is sorry. Mommy failed to look after Mengzi properly. If you want to blame someone, blame Mommy. For doing such foolish things. If you are truly angry, just be angry at Mommy, okay?
Mommy, get up quickly. What does it look like kneeling?
Get up. I don't need you to kneel for me. Shen Shao Shi. All along, I am the one who hurt you. Quickly make her get up.
Mommy.
Silly child. Both of you are Mommy's daughters. Mommy doesn't want to see you again, hurting each other.
Mengjie, I know that all along you have experienced bad things. That's why you acted this way towards me. For Mommy's sake, I am willing to forgive you.
I'm sorry, Mommy. Zhao Shi. I'm sorry. Thank you for being willing to forgive me. In the future, if you want, you can do anything to me.